What's up, everybody? This is Instinct of Doom, and today I'm going to explain why Final Wars Godzilla vs. Nappa from DragonBallZ is an embarrassment. Before we begin, a lot of people in the Godzilla community tend to overhype this version of Godzilla for the number of wrong reasons. I'm looking at you, Plo-Koop. Anyways, can this kaiju defeat one of the weakest characters in the Dragon Ball franchise? Let's find out, shall we? So starting off with Nappa, he scales above large planetary easily, since he scales above the likes of Master Roshi and Piccolo, who both blew up the moon, which is calculated to be at around at least moon level to even the large planetary calculations with ease. And the fact that Nappa was easily able to deal with strong versions of Piccolo, Kid Gohan, Tien, Krillin and company, as they were easily dealt with by him. As for his speed, he easily casually scales above the FTL Plus ranges, and I'll leave the calcs and the scans on the screen for y'all to see. His hacks is key, which is said to have energy, mind, and soul stuff, which is decent, and he's also able to adapt in a rapid way, as every Saiyan can adapt easily. And since he's a mid-class warrior, it will be much easier for him. Ki can also atomize people as well. He can also turn to the Ozaru, which is stated to be a 10 times multiplier of strength only. And speaking of which, this gives him some resistance to radiation as well. And later on in that fight with Goku, when Nappa calms down a bit, he was momentarily able to go hand to hand with Goku for just a bit. And there's a video where I go over it in depth on about Goku's skill on a Kid Goku video. Now with Nappa out of the way, let's get onto his opponent, shall we? And now to Final Wars Goji, as he was able to survive the Oxygen Destroyer, a weapon that atomizes things and generates multi-continental levels of power. And we can get base Final Wars to planetary to even large planetary, as seen with Goraf. The humans believe they can destroy the oncoming planet, which they didn't believe they can destroy Godzilla, as he destroyed it in his base, making his base around at least planet to large planet. And when he faced off against Kaiser Ghidorah, he had the power up to his form called Heavenly Final Wars and destroys Kaiser, sending him to space to be annihilated. And Kaiser has statements to have cosmic levels of power, which can get him at least planetary to possibly into the star levels. And to add more context, another kaiju has the same statement of cosmic levels of power. For speed, Final War sees the Goraf meteor in slow motion, as the speeds can get from relativistic to even a whopping massively faster than light plus levels of speed. As for his abilities, as Final Wars has an adaptation like most Godzillas, even if they're more powerful than him, as he can resist subatomic weaponry, as he has some atomic hacks himself. He has decent martial arts skills, as he can box Monster X and even bait Monster X into an attack. Now, for the grand finale, who wins this fight? It's obviously Final Wars Godzilla. As for Nappa versus base Final Wars, they have the same AP, as they both have large planetary, and Nappa can tag Final Wars while he's stopping, but the problem is that Final Wars reaction and combat speed he won't be able to perceive. The only way he's got a chance is to transform into his great ape, and let's say he overpowers Final Wars for a brief moment, but when he transforms into his heavenly state, Nappa is going to be space dust, as once Final Wars is done with him, like Vegeta blows him the hell up. So Final Wars wins this with low difficulty. I also want to shout out to those who helped me with the calcs, and make sure to get them some love and stay awesome.